and welcome back to my channel. I am Rebecca and I am a wedding photographer based in the UK, but I shoot worldwide. I am so excited to bring you back to my channel with my most requested video, and that is what is in my camera bag for 2024. Now, I haven't done one of these videos in, is it 2 years, Luke? 2 years, so it's been a long time. Things have changed. I have simplified my kit because you don't need tons and tons of gear. So that's the advice I will give you if you are a wedding photographer. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't look around too much at what everybody else is using. Use what you love, use what you know, and just minimize your kit. Just simplify it, keep it easy. So let's dive right in. So I have upgraded. So first up is the Sony A7 IV. So I was shooting the A7 IIIs for years. Last year I upgraded, so now this boosts 33 megapixels in comparison to the 24. I love it, I love Sony, super easy to use. So 2 of those in my kit, loads of batteries. So in my kit I have 10 batteries, which probably is overkill, but you can never have enough batteries. Batteries they die down, you never know, and if you are shooting in different climates, they can decrease their life according to the temperature. I always buy the main Sony ones, don't buy third-party ones because they're not as reliable. So plenty of batteries as a wedding photographer. Let's go through the lenses. So I'm a prime girl, these are my lenses. So let's start up with the Sigma Art 24mm 1.4. I love this lens. I don't use it as much as I should do, but for a really a scenario when it's quite tight, this is fantastic. If you've got a group shot, there's loads of people, the 24 is good. I don't use it as much as I should do because you don't always need it, but it's nice to have if you are in a bit of a bind. Probably my most used lens, Sony G Master 35 1.4, an amazing lens, really versatile, and this stays on my body probably about 90% of the day. 50 1.4 Sony G Master. Now, according to my stats on Aftershoot, this was my most used lens last year for weddings, which is crazy because there was a time when I just wasn't really using my 50mm lens, but I've had a renaissance with it. It's come back, I love it. And I think it is now part of my signature style. I love what a 50 does. So that is, I think, a must-have in a photography kit. I love it. And I really recommend it. If you're thinking, oh, is there much difference between that and the 85? It's in the middle, but it's just beautiful. You get some beautiful results. And I think it just crops in just a fraction more. Recommend that lens. The Sigma Art 35 1.4. This lens, I love. I love this lens so much. And even though I split my kit and I went, okay, let's try the Sony G Masters for a year because I am a Sigma girl. I love Sigma. And if you say what should I go for, the Sigma or the Sony, if you haven't got tons of money. But honestly, the results from the Sigma Art lenses are chef's kiss. And this lens, I think, has the edge over the Sony 85 1.4. I don't know what it is. I think this lens just has that little bit more depth and just that creaminess. And there's something really special about the Sigma Art lenses, so 85. And typically for a wedding day, I will be using 35, 50, and 85. I don't have zoom lenses, although I am open to trying zoom lenses this year, but on a wedding day, that is it. If I'm really limited for how much I can bring if I'm shooting a destination, I would probably just pack these 3, and that is it. If I've got space and weight, I will pack the 24. Profoto A10. Okay, this lens, not a lens, it's a flash. Is the hype real? Is it worth it? It's a lot of money, and then this flash costs what, £900, £800, depending on where you get it from. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth every single penny. And if I could go back in time and tell me to buy something in your kit sooner, it would be this. It is worth the hype. It just makes shooting flash so much easier. And I'll be really honest, flash years and years ago wasn't my strength as a wedding photographer. In terms of my skill set, flash wasn't up there. Nowadays, I am so much more confident, and that is because of this. It just simplifies it. It's really easy. And what I love about it is you just turn the dial from 1 to 10 on the power. If you want to zoom in, the light, you're just turning the head, you can take it off. I love this flash, and I recommend that every wedding photographer get this because there's enough going on a wedding day, let alone changing the settings. This just simplifies it. It's so easy. I also love the model light as well, so you can turn that on, and that's really great if you're in scenarios when you want to light your couple. I've also used this in a tent when I've had no power, also in Morocco. That was really handy. So there's lots of uses for the Pro Photo. But this is just an amazing, amazing flash. The only downside is you've got to be really, really careful with the hot shoe. So just make sure you keep the protector on. That's a little tip from me. I have the Pro Photo Connect. This is a connector when I want to shoot wireless and connect up my flash on a stand. This is amazing. Again, so simple. There are various options you can get for Pro Photo, but what I like about this one is you just turn it on and just sync up to the A10. If you just want to sync up one channel, if you're bringing in various lights, you want to get the Pro Photo Connect, which is the next one up. But this one's really, really simple. Again, really, really good if you are traveling around, you haven't got tons of things to charge. This is just a USB-C to charge. JBL clip, shout out to my girl, Kirsty McKenzie. She was using this and I was like, what is this? This is amazing. This is a portable speaker, but it has a clip. So I literally clipped this onto my harness and I'm just walking around with the tunes. And I play music for when I'm doing couple sessions and portraits. Follow me on Spotify. I have lots of playlists for appropriate shoots. And this is amazing. This goes with me around the world, and it's just really nice to create an atmosphere, create a vibe, and it's super tiny and discreet. And again, you just charge it by USB-C. My desired leather harness. I have used this harness company for years. For years and years and years and years. I wouldn't use any other harness company now because I love them, I trust them. The craftsmanship is incredible, and the best thing about it is you can brand your logo on the back of your harness, which in this day and age, no one really carries business cards anymore. So this is a really great way for people to kind of look you up. And this happens a lot at weddings for me. People look at the back of my harness, they Google me, they look at my Instagram and find me, so they don't feel embarrassed to interrupt me. And that happens quite a lot. Someone says, oh, like they will DM me afterwards and say, oh, we looked at your harness, like we really love like how you worked at that wedding, and that's from my harness. So this is such a powerful marketing tool. So I cannot recommend it enough. And again, like I said, I clip on a speaker to my harness. I'll also clip on antibacterial onto this one. And this is incredible. I cannot recommend it enough. Also in the link below, I do have a discount code, so you can get yours and a little discount. A 4-way charger. This I found by complete fluke on Amazon. I think it's a brand called Zitav. Finding a 4-way charger is like gold dust. I didn't know it existed. For years, I've been charging with the Harnell Cube, and that's also a great option. But when you're shooting weddings, you want to charge as many batteries as possible, and this will charge 4. Again, link down below. This is fantastic, and it also does tell you the status of kind of the battery life and how much further you've got to charge. So that is a must-have. Really recommend this. Power bank charger. Every photographer needs this for a wedding if you're on location and you haven't got that kind of option to charge your phone. Because for me personally, I am filming content creation on the day. I'm using my phone all the time. I'm looking at the schedule, the timeline, the group shots. My battery life is just kind of slowly eating away. So a power bank charger is essential. New for 2024 is the Pro Photo Soft Octabox. This I absolutely love. Now this might be overkill, and this isn't necessary for weddings, but this has now become part of my workflow. I love it. I tested it out because of my friend Magic. You follow him on YouTube. This is his details down below. He is the master. He is the king of flash. And he uses this. I took his course and I was like, okay, I need one. Let's see what the deal is about. What is the fuss? So let's actually open it up. So this, what I love is it is small enough so you can pack that in a suitcase, in your car. For me, I tie it to my rucksack and it opens up like so with a little click like that. Boom. And then you attach your Pro Photo flash And very often I might even be shooting with one hand and holding this and shooting flash. If I have a second shooter, they will hold it for me. And this is just beautiful for those night shots that can be diffused. It's not as harsh if you still want that kind of editorial look that people are lit. I love this. And when I bring it out, people are like, whoa, what is that? However, people love it. I have set up weddings, I just put it on a little stand and just take pictures of people, kind of like a bougie photo booth, if you will. And the results are just gorgeous. So I really recommend this. And if you get the Pro Photo Connect, that is a light box in one, in a tiny little case, and it is transportable, so it isn't like massive, but that is a game changer. I love it, and that's kind of like the newest edition, which has been a game changer for me. And my newest bag, now if you know me, you know that I have an addiction to camera bags. I love a camera bag. I just can't stop buying them. I have different bags for different occasions, whether it's I'm traveling, I'm doing a smaller wedding, an elopement, on location, if I want to be discreet. And you could probably say I have about to date 15 camera bags. That's a bit much, I know. It is an issue, it is a problem. I'm working on it, but it's fine. This, however, I think to date has been the most practical and usable rucksack. So this is by Wondered, and it is the Wondered 31 litre. So this is the biggest one they do, and it is huge. It's not the prettiest, as in, for me, I love an aesthetic. I love a little vibey leather rucksack, and you know, this isn't like the cutest. However, you can fit everything in this, and I mean everything. I went for the option with the cube, so I have the photographer's cube inside. So what I love about it is you have the back, which has mesh and padding, because when you add all this gear into a rucksack, it gets so heavy on your shoulders. It is a lot of strain, a lot of weight on your shoulders. And the padding on the back is cushioned and breathable, which is really, really nice. It does kind of absorb that weight and doesn't make it as intense. The back opens up, and you do have a space for your laptop and also for the largest Apple Mac as well. So it will fit a 16-inch. You can also fit an iPad as well. So it's got two pouches. You got pouches here for various accessories, and then I have the camera cube inside. What I like about the camera cube is you can take it out. So very often, if I am away, I have taken that out and put that in a safe, which I really, really like, so then I can still keep using my rucksack if I'm going out shopping, out and about, and then just having the cube like that is really, really handy with the dividers inside. You've also got another compartment inside, and that's typically where I fit my harness, and then you have the extra litre roll up, and this is great because you can roll this and add even more in here. So if you want to put a coat in there, and then you just extend that, and then that will bulk out, so you've got even more space. Also a giant space for either a tripod or a water bottle. And that is something that really annoys me with camera rucksacks, is it don't make a holder for a decent sized water bottle, like a full massive litre, which is ideal. So for me, I take a chili bottle to my weddings. Other brands are available, like your Stanleys, but what I like about the chili is it really does keep stuff cold for 24 hours. I'm not a straw kind of girl, and it can take a battering, and it fits really, really well. So you can fit your tripod there. And then you've also got at the front the crisscross straps. So then what I do is I put the Pro Photo case here, so that I can pack all of this in there. There you have it. That is what's in my camera bag for 2024. All the links for everything you see will be in the description below. Comment, and I want to know what's in your kit. Anything here you're excited about that you'll be adding to your camera kit, I'd love to know. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, because we'll be bringing you so many more videos for 2024. Comment below what videos you want to see, what you want to learn, and I look forward to seeing you soon.